Namaste to all. A common question that comes to me in my YouTube channel is that, see, sir, I am convinced about the Vedic path. I trust the Vedas. I believe in the truthfulness of Vedas. I want to adopt Vedas in my life. I want to worship Almighty God by Yajna, Agnihotra, etc. But my parents are not allowing. What should I do? I want to leave non-veg food. In fact, I have left non-veg food by heart. But my parents are forcing me to eat non-veg food. They are forcing me not to worship Almighty God as per Vedas. They are forcing me to go to temple. In that case, what should I do? Will God punish me? I'm actually stuck. I don't know how to come out of this issue. It's a very, very important point for us to ponder upon. Of course, I'm not going to give you any ready-made solution, and I don't have a ready-made solution, but we can try to discuss or ponder upon this topic for some time. You know, there are a couple of cases. One, I have seen some people in my channel, school girl or a college girl, she is interested in Vedas. She has started understanding the videos. She has gone through my Acharya channel. She has gone through the website. After that, she got thoroughly convinced and she wanted to start Agnihotra. She discussed at home and they agree. This is one option. This is one of the case. Not easily, applicable to everybody, every one of you, but it's a kind of, let's say, Ishwar Kripa from the start, that you are convinced about the Vedic path and your parents are cooperating, but the parents say, I don't want to change my path. I want to continue in my idol worship. If you want to do any worship, you are okay. This is number one. Very good. Number two is, after some time, the girl starts worshipping, do everyday Agnihotra, listens more and more Jnana from my channel, and she becomes serious in the Vedic path. She becomes extremely serious, like a tapasvi. She becomes more wise. In that case, what happens is one of the parents also gets impacted. They say, okay, I think I see a big change in you, so let me also understand what is Vedas. So the parent also start listening Vedas and they also slowly change. This is really super good. For me to convince my parents, I had to start this channel. For example, the reason I started this channel in Tamil was because I wanted my parents to listen to Vedas. And my parents cannot understand Hindi. So even they had come to my Acharya couple of times earlier, they could not understand what my Acharya says. So I wanted to start a channel so that they listen to the videos and they understand what is there in the Vedas. And after 1 year of watching my channel, they started believing in Vedas. They stopped idol worship and they came to my Acharya to take Diksha. And now they are Acharya Sishyas also. So this is a kind of a miracle for me. I mean, this is a good thing for me personally from a family point of view. So these are some of the good options, good thing that is happening. But the bad thing is like the case what I explained in the start of the video. The parents are against the Vedas. They don't want their children to move out of their traditional way, like goat sacrifice. They cut the live animal in the temple. Go for fire sacrifice, means they walk on the fire. These kind of activities they do. They believe in superstitions. So in that case, what should we do? It's not easy solution, but see, some of the suggestion we can try to ask help from Almighty God only. Of course, you can definitely start Om Jap, definitely start Gayatri Mantra Jap, definitely try to forcefully tell your parents about your decision on going for vegetarianism. A non-veg person leaving non-veg and coming to vegetarian is not an easy thing. But if you are thoroughly convinced and you want to leave non-veg, you can tell your parents very clearly, food is my choice. So far you have been giving me food, thanks for that, but food is my choice. I am going to be vegetarian. If you cook non-veg food, I am not going to take it. If you have money in the house, you get pocket money, then try to just go to vegetarian place and start eating. So maybe your parents may say, oh, my child is not eating, so let me cook veg for him. That's possible in one of the cases. In some cases, they will say, no, if you do not eat non-veg, then I don't care about you. We are just going to eat our food and I don't give you money. This also is another case. In that case, what should I do? In that case, also you must be very firm. You cannot leave the dharma in this case, because killing an animal and eating its flesh is Absolutely not okay. So in this case also, I would still suggest that you must be very firm that you will take only veg food. If you are not getting food, then you just be starving. After 3 days of starvation, they will change their mind for sure. This is like what we learned from Upanishad. 3 days, 3 nights, Nachiketa do not eat anything, and he changes. Yamacharya will come and give him 3 boons in 3 days. So if you are very firm and you want to become a tapasvi, you must be firm in life for sure. You must be tough. So don't give up things easily. The most easiest thing we give up is because of our hunger. We cannot give up hunger. We want to have food, timely food. But if you are starving, definitely your parents will accept. Okay, fine. He is not telling anything bad. He says that he will not eat non-veg food. Okay, let him eat veg food. One of the parents will probably get convinced. I don't know. These are some of the suggestions. Because the reason I am telling you is eating non-veg food, killing other animals, we don't have any rights. But coming to the point of view of Agnihotra, your parents might not allow because they are very orthodox idol worshippers. They don't want to leave their customs. They don't want you to leave their customs. So they may not allow. But in that case, what should I do? See, Agnihotra is most simple as per me. You don't need to do Agnihotra inside the home. Go to the terrace. You don't need a Homakunda. You just keep bricks and start doing Agnihotra. You need just one small bottle of ghee, and you can buy samagri from any market, and then you can silently say to your parents, I'm not disturbing you. I'm going to the terrace, I'm silently doing my tapasya, I'm not going to disturb you at all. But this is my way of worship. I want to change my way of worship to the Sanatan Dharma. If you are not accepting, I don't have any problem. Try to explain them, try to convince to them. Until they get convinced, don't fight. Don't insult your parents. Don't throw away articles and then say that no, don't go into this kind of things. Always be humble because they are your parents. You can be firm, but you have to be humble. You can be tough, but you have to be humble. You can be very strong, but you have to be extremely polite. Strong and polite, they are not opposite. They go hand in hand. You can be extremely strong, but you can be extremely polite. So you must try to have a strategy, because so far, in the example, one gentleman, he was 32 years. He told that he is 32 years and is an issue in the house, he cannot do Agnihotra, etc. So in this case, you are 32. You have finished your education probably. You are earning member, I don't know, or you are doing business, or you are helping your parents in, in Keti, that's in the farming, etc. It can be any case. So, but in this case, I will surely, if I am you, I will be firm. I will be firm to tell this message that I have my choice, I have my freedom to choose my worship. You don't have to stop. I'm not insulting your way of worship. The problem is, most of the people, they start seeing my channel or they start reading Satyartha Prakash and they try to start opposing the others. Never oppose other worship. I never did opposing to my parents. When I started my Vedic path, I was already married, and my wife was in Vedic path. So when I started the Vedic worship, it was not opposing from my family, but I never opposed their worship. I never commented on their worship. So if you maintain this strategy very clearly, that you don't need to comment on their worship, you don't need to say to them that you are doing wrong. You don't do anything, but you just clarify to them, this is what I want to do. This is what I will do. This is my freedom and that is your freedom. I am not interfering in your way of worship. You don't interfere in mine. I am not calling you for Agnihotra. So I am not interfering in yours. But if you want me to go to temple with them, for example, they will force you, your parents might force you, okay, you have to come to this temple, etc., etc. Don't oppose at the start. You have been going to temple for 25 years, 30 years. Suddenly you say, I will not come, then they will say no to your worship. This is the mistake you are doing. So try to strategize, because they are your parents. Slowly, if after seeing your tapasya, after seeing your knowledge, growth of knowledge, after seeing your change in character, after seeing your change in attitude, after seeing your success in life. See, you must be extremely successful in life. If you are a student, you must be extremely successful in getting good marks, best marks. If you are working, you must be successful in earning a lot of money. If you are in farming or business or any other things, if you are successful, your parents will, or your wife or whoever it is, partner will listen to you if you are successful. So you must secure that you are successful for the sake of Almighty God. And again, be always gentle. You don't have to be, insulting others. And last thing you have to do in life is to say, mock on others' way of worship. Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati also did not mock. He was very firm. And he gave the knowledge equally to all Hindus, Muslims, Christians. But the problem of Arya Samajis today is they wanted to mock everybody. And similarly, when Arya Samaj mocks, Muslim people, Muslim also mocks Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati. They create many videos against Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati. Why we should do it? Maharishi has written a book does not mean that you must also, say that, okay, see, Isai Dharma, this is written by Maharishi, so let me put video only on that. No, put 100 videos on your Dharma, put 100 videos on promoting Vedas, put 1 or 2 videos to genuinely say that what you are doing is wrong. But Maharishi is a yogi, he is a tapasvi, he can do it, but you and me cannot do it. So do not oppose to your parents' way of worship and be humble. Request them again and again. In the case of non-veg food, you can be firm that you say that, okay, I have taken a decision, I am not going to eat. If you say that I have to die, then I am ready to die. That's it, as simple as that. But are you so much firm in your life is the question mark. If you are not ready to give up your non-veg food, you are not ready for this path. So slowly try, God will try to help you maybe. But if you are firm that you don't want to eat non-veg food, then you must be firmly communicating this message to parents. And secondly, about Agnihotra also, you must be very firm, very humble, and start worshipping. Try to do, you say to your parents, you come and see one Havan, one Agnihotra by Swaha, how much peace of mind will come to you. So they will definitely accept, you are in the right path, God will definitely help. So, but don't expect miracles. By doing Agnihotra, by doing everyday name jap, some miracle will happen. No, miracles will not happen. Miracle will happen. Miracle is already happening. You have taken a birth of human being. That's itself a miracle. You have come to the Vedic path. That itself is a miracle. You have known Acharya, like my Acharya. Many of you have got great love towards my Acharya. You have known as a person like my Acharya lives in this world itself is a miracle. You have, you have a strong belief towards Almighty God of Vedas itself is a miracle. So don't expect any other miracle other than this. Try to do your duty regularly. Definitely God will help you at one point of time. But you must try extremely hard because you have done sins for 30 years, 25 years. Don't expect to get, wipe it off in, 1 or 2 days or 1 month or 1 year. It will take time, but definitely it will happen. I have seen in my family, like my parents have changed completely. They do not leave Agnihotra even today. Even they travel, they carry with their kid. But they were strongly against Agnihotra earlier. They were idol worshippers, but now they are doing Agnihotra. Because slowly, they also believe, why not Vedas? Vedas are our Sanatan. But in my case, coming from a Brahmin caste, not a religion, not a Vedic Brahmin, but Brahmin caste. So they understand Vedas. But many, you said, one of the gentlemen said he's from Reddy. Reddy caste might not be aware of Vedas. Doesn't matter, don't worry. And don't ever think that what my friend will think if I am doing Agnihotra, what the next door person will think if I am doing Agnihotra. See, my Acharya tells an example. When one of my Acharya's disciple or 2 of my Acharya's disciples, they started Agnihotra in Bihar. My Acharya told the entire village came and opposed to them. Entire village. Because they thought that these guys are doing some ghost puja. To invoke some ghost. They don't know what is Agnihotra. Entire village opposed them. But then my Acharya told, be humble. Everything will be okay. Just continue your tapasya and Agnihotra silently. They will oppose. And today, I came to know that most of the villagers, most of them, they all do Agnihotra together every day. So these are all great change. But it took 20 years. It can take 15 years. So don't expect miracles immediately, but things will change slowly. But be firm, be tough, but be humble. Do not mock others. If you start mocking your parents, you will not get any approval for anything. But if you are humble to your parents, If they love you really, and if they care for you really, they will give a little bit of free hand. So these are some of the suggestions, and you must be smart, you must be clever. The aim of you is to go towards God. So do a strategy in a way that it will work. If you cannot strategize things, you will fail for sure. So try to be very clever, intelligent in this case. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.